right, there we go. I think we got this framed up. Well, these eyes have gotten embarrassingly close together. Hey, Koala, how's it going? All right, today we are going to do a gold face with green eyes. I'm using a dark green because I think that's going to look better. I'm realizing now I forgot to mix up said green, so we'll just have to get that done now while we wait for people to show up. Four medium ready. Right, I think we got a good enough. I think we got a good amount for the eyes. Now the gold that I'm going to be using does not it doesn't pour very well, if I'm being honest. But we're going to find out what effect that has. I'm excited to find out, that's for sure. Alright. Now, y'all probably remember that this gold creates a sort of pattern of its own, as we've seen with the eyes multiple times, but we've never actually filled in the face with gold. So this is going to be very interesting to me. See how this one pans out. And it's going to... Oh, these eyes are way too close together. I really need to start working on shifting them away from each other, because that's going to be real fun to try to get through. But let's go for it. Let's do this thing. See how this ends up looking. So yeah, as you can see, the gold does not tend to spread very well on its own. So we're going to have to do a pretty fair amount of pushing it along. Oh yeah, that looks like we're going to just have to fill that in on its own, because that gold is not going to move. Can I do one of these? forehead bagel. See this? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This does not want to move at all. I don't think that's paint. I don't even think that paint's moving, honestly. You know, these metallic ready to pour paints are not the best when it comes to spreading. So I'm just gonna, honestly, we're gonna just put a little bloop there in the middle. I know. Oh yeah, hold on. I might be wrong. I may be incorrect about this particular assessment. We're gonna give it a second. Yeah, that is going to fill in on its own, isn't it? That's moving. All right, rock on. Love to see it. So we do have a fair number of air bubbles that I'm going to go ahead and hit with the heat gun once this fills itself in. And then we're going to get some nice green eyes. I believe I have forest green. Yes, I'm using forest green for the eyes today. I think that's going to look real nice. Oh, don't tell me it stops there. Come on now. We're just trying to get this little, oh, that one little dot there in the forehead. Come on, let's go. It's getting there. Slow but steady, it is getting there. Oh my gosh, how is it not broken the tension yet? How has it not filled in? This is wild. Look at that, an air bubble popped on its own. Alright, well that looks pretty filled in to me. I'm going to go ahead and blast this with a heat gun real quick. We got most, if not all, the air bubbles out. And now let's give it some nice forest green eyes. Oh, this is going to look so good. All the Loki fans out there are going to love this one. All right. I don't get me wrong, this does look pretty funky right here with the red and the yellow and the gold background, but I'm telling you, I think these green eyes are going to look so sick. Oh, that green is... that spreads very easily. Alright, so we're basically just going to pour that in and let it do its thing. There we go. We got that eye filled in. Looking so good. So good. Alright, since this pours very well, we're going to go ahead and we may not even have to trace out the eye, I think. We just give this a nice little push right in the middle and it will spread out on its own. Still see a little bit of red there at the top. We are just hoping that it fills itself in without having to need a second pour. I do see the paint moving, so that's a good sign. Or I'm hallucinating, which would be a bad sign. Oh, and it does appear that we're going to have to do a little bit of a second pour for this eye. Hey, you know, we're not mad about it. It happens, right? Not everything is going to be a one-take wonder. There we go. Save that. And if I'm not mistaken, that should fill itself all the way in just fine. Come on now. There's that small little sliver there at the top of the eye. We're trying to wait that out. I may have spoke too soon when I said, oh, this green paint, it pours really well. Because now this is our struggle for the day, is getting that top corner to fill in. There's just an ever so slight amount. I don't think you can even see it on camera, but I can see it over here. That sucker does not want to fill in. So we just got to do. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do the pour. I am going to push it along with the brush, because I feel like if I do a pour, it actually has that risk of overflowing. So we're just going to kind of. Give that a nice little push. Come on now. There we go. Now we can see it spreading out through the rest of that area. Fantastic. That right there. That's a beauty. I love that. Gold with green eyes. Fantastic request. Well, that full version or the edited version will be up tomorrow, a little bit before we go live again. I've got some stuff to do today, but I might hop on live a little bit later, work on a project. We're going to see how the day pans out for me. Y'all have a great day if I don't see you later.